Hello, and welcome back to Crow's Geckos. Say hello, Fred.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello. And what are we going to do episode about today, Jessica?
I don't know.
We've already spoke about this. So we're going to do an episode about the new rack we've built, because we've done a couple of videos now where we've had the new the rack in the background. I forgot what I was going to say. We're going to start again. Yeah, sorry, I just had a complete and utter malfunction. So yeah, we've done a couple of videos now with this new rack in the background. So we thought we'd
build it, paint it. And
yes.
And we put the lids on it.
Yeah, so we've tried to do a video of how we made the rack, haven't we? Because
stop it all the way again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
I had to stop, didn't I? Because I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah. So, because yeah, in a lot of our videos, you've seen we've had the little hatchling rack behind us. And all of our adults have actually been upstairs. And I thought...
Bandit.
Yeah, Bandit's still upstairs because he's got his own vivarium up there, hasn't he? Yeah.
In your room.
Yes. So we had the babies down here and they needed upgraded to new tubs. So we thought, why don't we just get everything downstairs to make our lives easier.
And Betty's here.
And Betty's here, yeah. Oh, she's gone to sleep, hasn't she? That were you scared of? No. So yeah, we thought we'd make a rack for the hatchlings and all of our adults, except Bandit, who is upstairs. Yeah. Because, to be honest, the rack I had upstairs, I hated it. It was just some pliers stuck together. All the tubs that we had up there as well, they didn't have it like this. We had to have all the lids on, so I was having to take them individually out to take the lids off. And I'd like them all... I'd like them all in one place.
You go look at his out now.
Yeah. Yeah, so we wanted them all in one place because it makes life easier for us, doesn't it, Fred? For feeding, cleaning and everything. And we are like all having one place. So,
but Betty's okay though.
Betty's okay, yeah, Betty's fine. She's asleep at the moment. So yeah, I've done some, you'll probably see some old footage of me looking different, of us looking a bit different. So I've done some videos and put them all together of how we actually put the rack together. So what do we need to build the rack?
We needed wood and we needed to paint the wood.
Yes, we needed to paint wood, but we've missed out some paint. So why did we miss out the paint? Because in my greater wisdom, I thought it was a good idea to let the kids paint the actual rack and the shelves and everything, which was a bit messy, but I took my eye off you for 5 minutes, I think, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I came back and the paint was everywhere. I'll try and put some overlay... I'll put some overlay pictures of the mess that was actually made of Freddie and out on our driveway. But yeah, so what you need is to build the racks. You need your thermostats. We've got 2 in there, controlling top and bottom. And what we do is we run all of ours off of heat cable. So if Mummy brings the camera over, pull out number 14. And that all runs over the back here with some heat tape over the top of that. Not heat tape, electrical aluminium tape, which you can pick up, which I've got some spare left over.
Yep, this is the one.
Which is that, holding all the heat cable down. They need your thermostats, but what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description of all the materials that we use to make it, apart from the wood, because all the ply we actually got off of friends who I work with for free, so that's always bonus when you know someone. Lots of hand tools you'll need, and power tools, won't you? If you don't have any of that, always reach out and ask for help for someone.
And we got some different fruit flies for the...
Yeah, we've got some fruit flies for the morning geckos as well, and they've gone mad. But yeah, if you ever need help with anything like this as well, just ask out. Best way to start it is draw yourself a diagram of how you're going to build your actual rack itself. So first thing I like to do is
this bit green.
Yeah.
And we painted this, and we painted this bit screen as well.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. So what I like to do, best thing to do, is get your tub. I'll also put a description for what tubs we use, because we're actually quite fortunate. Because
circus today,
we didn't we?
Yeah.
Because
And
these
the clowns will be funny.
the clowns were very funny.
And the fluff.
Sled.
Hitting each other.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're quite fortunate because these tubs and our hatchling tubs are all actually the same size. I will put a description. So when the hatchlings will fit in these as well as these tubs.
Yeah, and these ones do.
They all come out, love. So yeah, best way to start is get your dimensions of your tubs. So ideally I use 3, you could use 2, use 1 if you want. Measure it out, obviously put in 3, and then measure the shells to the same size for each one, and then going up the height to how high you want it for everything. That's cute. So yeah, one thing I will say to remember as well is when you're doing the sides, ours run flush with the back. So just remember to add on that little bit, otherwise your shells will be sticking out a little bit.
We might.
So let's put, what lizard is this? Oh, it's Isabella. Let's put Isabella back. So yeah, all of our fur is back side. So yeah, hopefully this matches in with the clips I've done already of us building it.
Yes.
So yeah, here's probably some speeded up, some slowed down videos and some children getting murdered. So yeah, here we go. I'll see you in a minute. So, what we do, you don't like there?
Yeah.
We go 1 there. Okay. Then we're going real.
And 1 there.
That one, look. Oh.
The red one.
Yeah. What number is that? Straight edge. And then we double check, because we measure twice and cut once. There we go. And that's going to be one of the shelves. So to run the cable through, so that each layer has the heat cable running through, I'll have to drill a hole down here so that each layer, each shelf has the cable running down, so you're not trying to nip it behind the back or anything, so it's not getting caught. So first of all we'll drill a hole. Yeah, so once you've done that, put that down, I'll put that down. This wood's a bit dirty, I'll do it anyway. Give it a good old sand all around, drop your pencil. What we want to do is we want to sink the heat cable into the wood so that it's not raised up, so you're not running over and backwards and forwards with your tubs. So with this, I just do a rough mark. I don't make it look, it's not going to look overly neat once I'm done. Across the back, and that'll go down to there, and then back out through there. And then the heat cable run, once we've routed it through there, then your tape goes over the top, your metal tape, whatever it's called, goes over the top of that, so that'll all heat up. So that this whole area will then work as like your heat mat or your heat source, so that they can get their heat from. So I'll give that a router now. Probably why Jessica and Freddie aren't here. Also what I've done, I've set the depth for this because you don't want to go right through. So then it'll cut just a nice groove in there. And you don't want to go right through the wood. So yeah, then that's the channel which your heat cable will run in. Again, you'll put your metal tape over the top, so that will heat the whole lot up. So this whole area will be the heat source for your rack. I'm going to get covered here now. So I'll tip that off. That's all ready to run in. Not the neatest of lines, but it doesn't matter because it's, in my opinion, this is the back of the rack. I'll be hidden with tape. Your tubs will be in there anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, that's how you run the gully. That's how I prepare it. I've just got to give it a clean now. I'll go give it a clean, give it a paint. Lovely. Right, now that we've got it all cleaned and sanded and ready to go, we're going to do your favourite bit.
Painting.
Painting. Go on then.
Painting.
Ask Dad. Daddy help.
Come here. Dip, 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 dip. That's it, now roll it off on that bit, darling. That's it, now roll it up and down the wood. There you go. Get it on there. Leave it very dirty. That's it. On there, Brid. Oh God. That's it, get it all over. That's it. You've got lots to do. You've got to do all them bits as well. And the big bit in the garden. So what are we making?
Paint.
Yeah, we're making paint. You've got to have a roller.
Nope.
This is going to take a while.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go for a coffee. Right, so now you've got your wood cut, your wood painted. Let's start to try to put it together. Now, we did put the sides together out of camera because ideally you need 2 to 3 people to hold into place, and it's awkward as hell on your own, so I always ask for a little bit of help trying to get the sides up. These are only just screwed in, so they're a bit wobbly. But I'll put a screw in for the video's sake. So what I do is I run it across, have a look, get me screw in here, don't I, Jessica? If Mummy comes over. Just like that. And when you put it together, just make sure all your sides are nice and matched and nice and even, running level, because otherwise you'll end up with something that wobbles. So yeah, so there's the sides. I'm just going to quickly put the first bottom bit on. I'll probably do that as well with my wife or camera lady's help, because it's...
gonna sell some baby lizards, aren't we?
We have possibly sold one of the babies. So yeah, I'll put the bottom bit on. I'll show you what I did afterwards, because I'm going to need those extra hands from my helpers and you. And yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute. Yeah, so right, sides are on, the bottom's on. All I did, because I like this here, so you've got a little bit of storage, same as this one. I just measured the gap from there to there, draw a pencil line, made sure it was all level, screwed that in. Right,
There's
so
a gap through that.
we don't talk about that gap.
Where is it? A bit there.
But yeah, so that's the bottom bit on, so that's all nice and secure. So next, we're going to have to gingerly, but what I might do is just put a strut over the top for now, roughly where it's got to be, just to support it a little bit. We'll stand it up, and then I'll show you how to go from there with the tubs. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so we've got a little brace up there, we've gingerly stood it up. So next we'll show you how to put the layers on the best way. Don't worry, there's no geckos in them. Jessica wanted to show you. At the moment they're just temporarily in there, just because we don't obviously want them getting stressed out, and that's Rusty in there, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to go put him somewhere safe?
Yeah.
So we've got all the shelves in at the right height. Now comes the painstaking part of running all of your heat cable up and down. So we have got 2 thermostats on this one. So this one feeds the bottom, All the electrics are going to be hidden away in here, and this one's going to feed the top. But what you want to do, run your cable into the end, feed it back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, until it's all in place. And then yes, that's how you run it in, and then you've got to tape it all down. So, yeah, here we go. Right, so there's one bit I didn't show in the video. I've been looking over some of the clips. There's probably more I've missed out as well. But how to get the spaces between each one, because you want a nice, between each one you want a nice little flow. So it's nice and tight, so the gecko's not going to get out, but not too tight where you're forcing it. Best way to do that is, if you watch out the way you...
Daddy, look, I got a spider.
Oh look, a little money spider. Show Mummy.
It's on my t-shirt. Yeah, no, Frank, don't.
Is that a nice spider?
Yeah. I love holding little spiders, but not big ones. Let me bring it outside.
Good girl.
So the best way to do it, I find, is because your tubs will come with lids. So what I do, for each layer, so just imagine we've got a rack building up here. So we'll put that one on the bottom, and then just place that on the top, like that, and the lids will give you that nice little gap. Screw it all into place.
Little spider.
And once it's screwed into place, obviously take your tubs out, put your tubs on the top, and just repeat the process all the way up. We did add a little gap in here, because I thought it looked quite nice to keep the electric and that hidden. But yeah, that's how we got our spacings for it. We didn't try and measure it out and mark it or anything. We just put the tubs there, left the lids on, put it in place, screwed it in place, and that gives you the perfect. Hey, what?
We didn't do this yet because we didn't,
No, well this wood is nice and treated, isn't it? Because the wood we did, I would advise sanding all your wood down and everything as well, and treating it before you do it. And obviously not running out of paint like we did.
White paint.
Yeah.
Paint.
So it's.
And we went to the circus and there was.
Yeah, we still went to the circus, didn't we?
And the lady had a blue.
Yeah. So that's how we do we built our racks. If there's any questions, or I'm going to go through this as well if I've missed anything out.
Hello.
I will. Excuse me. If I've missed anything out. Yeah. Do you want to show off the lizard, Jessica?
Yeah.
Who do you want to show off? Who's that? That's Isabella.
Yeah.
Can we show off Queen?
Queen. Yeah.
There we go, because our poor Queen was laid to rest, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Bring her here then, Jessica.
Take over to the camera.
Spider.
You like Queen, don't you?
Yeah. What's a spider? Oh.
There.
Outside.
So yeah, if I've missed anything out, I'll add it to the end of this video. If you've got any questions or you need any help with how we've done the rack as well, just drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to help. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so you can find us on there if you need anything. Yeah, and I hope this has been a helpful video.
Do it again, Fred.
Bomb. You know what to do.
Yeah, I hope this has been a helpful video to anyone watching it, and yeah, if it has helped, or if you enjoyed it, or you just thought it's just pure and utter madness, give us a little like and subscribe to our channel for more of the antics, and watch Betty. Let's put Queen back. Yeah, and we will see you again on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.